Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Today I've got some of the top transfers that have been rumoured to be happening this summer and what their ultimate team cards could look like. So we're going to get straight into the first one and we're going to go in with Paul Pogba from Juventus to Real Madrid. Now personally I think this one does have a big chance of happening. Obviously Juventus are a decent team but not the biggest team in the world, and Pogba has been named one of the best midfielders in the world at the moment, and I don't think many people can disagree with that, within the fact that he got in the team of the season, team of the year this year, and he has been playing absolutely incredible. Now I do think Real Madrid will have to fork out a lot of money. It has been rumoured around £70 million for Paul Pogba, but I do think it will be a big signing and it will bring a lot of diversity to the Liga BBVA. Obviously you've got the likes of Iniesta, Cruz and Rakitic, but they've all got one thing in common: they're not the strongest players in the world, and Paul Pogba would bring that strength to the Liga BBVA, which would be really good. Now he would have I do think he would have an 88 rated card, going from the +2 from the FIFA 16 to FIFA 17, and they're the stats I think he would have, which would make him a really good card, and a lot of people I think would pick him up. Now getting into the next signing that I think has been rumoured is Mahrez to Barcelona. Now obviously Mahrez has been playing absolutely incredible this season. Would he be tempted to leave Leicester City, who are in the Champions League and won the title, to lead to Barcelona, where he probably wouldn't get played as much with the likes of Messi, Thuram, Neymar and a lot more great talents coming through? I don't know. I really don't know. It's depending as well what they actually offer Leicester, whether they actually will accept, even if Mahrez wants to leave. But if he did move to Barcelona, obviously because it's a big club, he would get a big upgrade, probably even more than he's probably going to get this summer, even if he stays at Leicester City. And that's what I think his card will be if he moves to Barcelona. It will probably be around that area, even if he doesn't leave. But if he does move to Barcelona, I think he will have an 82 rated card. Personally, I can't see this one happening really, just because of the fact that a lot of the Leicester City players, within just won the title, they want to stay and kind of maybe become legends at the club, you know, that sort of status. You don't want to just leave straight away and abandon the club. So a few of them I think actually will stay at Leicester, despite the fact that it might just be a one-season blip. Now getting on to the next signing is Gabriel Barbosa, who, if you do play FM, you'll know this guy's an absolute wonder kid on that. And also a player from Brazil, moving from Santos to a top team in Spain. We all know where we've seen that before, haven't we? Neymar moving from Santos to Barcelona. But Barcelona went, you know what, you can have this guy, and he has been rumoured to be leaving Santos and going to Real Madrid this summer. I'm not exactly sure how much. I'm guessing it'll be a decent amount. But a lot of people have actually heard of this guy, really, despite when Neymar was playing in Santos, everyone had heard of him. So he might not be as good on the same level as Neymar, but you know, you never know. In a couple of years, you might be knowing this guy, playing for Real Madrid's first team, banging in goals left, right and centre. But I think if he does move to Real Madrid, he will get a +4 upgrade to a 79. He'll probably get a decent upgrade this season, well, in the summer anyway, just because he's playing pretty decent for Santos. But again, just because of the big club factor, you saw it with Damian when he moved to United, when he was a 74 rated right mid. When he moved to United as a right back, even though he's moving positions, he still went up from a 74 to an 81, which is pretty stupid really, but it's just how EA kind of works it really. If you go to a big club, then you get a big upgrade. Now, getting to the next signing, we have got Laca from Lyon to West Ham, which came as a bit of a shock to me, because I know West Ham are on the up at the moment and they're doing pretty decent. I mean, they're 5th at the moment, chasing, well, I think they're 6th or 5th, they're chasing that top 5 position though, and they have had a really good season, considering, like Leicester, they were predicted to be relegated this season, or at least around there. And I think it will be a real turning point if they manage to bring in a talent like Lacazette. I think that will be the defining moment of where actually West Ham are, because if they can bring in players like Lacazette, then it shows they are like a big club and they can actually bring in decent players. Personally, I'm not sure whether this will actually happen, because there is a lot of big teams actually coming in for Lacazette. But if West Ham can actually pull this off, then I think it'll be a really good signing for them. And that will, I think if they get Lacazette or a few other decent players, then they will be back up there in the top 4. They'll be up there in the top 4 next season. Now, getting on to the next one, and the second to last one, we have got Ixaka from Borussia Mönchengladbach, I think I pronounced that right, to Arsenal. Now, I think it was about £25 million that Arsenal have actually offered to Mönchengladbach, and I think it'll be a pretty decent one. He could like accompany Ozil in the midfield. He is a really good player. Ixaka, a young player as well. I think he's like 21 years old, 20 or 21 I think it is. But I actually do think this one could happen personally. I mean, I've heard quite a lot of it. It's not just one that's come up all of a sudden, and I can actually see this one happening. It would be a really good one because I know I have like Ozil, like Saka in the midfield, and it would be a really solid midfield. So I can actually see this one happening, and that is what the card I think he will have if that does happen, which would be a pretty good addition to the Barclays Premier League and Barclays Premier League teams. And I don't think he'd go for that much either, just because of that 53 pace. So it would be a pretty decent one for Ultimate Team players as well. Now, getting on to the last one is one that's slightly controversial. I don't think will actually happen, to be honest, which is Matic to United. Now, from what I've actually looked at and from what I've actually heard, it's all based on whether I can't remember bloody words out. It's all based on whether Jose Mourinho goes to United, because apparently Matic has kind of left this kind of quiet. But if Jose Mourinho goes to Man United, he has openly said that he wants, well, not openly said, but rumoured that he has said that he wants to go to United and join Jose Mourinho, which I guess is understandable, because Jose Mourinho was the one that brought him back to Chelsea in the first place, and he wants to kind of re-give that favour and join him at United, which would be a pretty good signing. I mean, we know we've got like Schneiderlin we brought in, but Schneiderlin kind of hasn't been the player that a lot of United fans expect him to be when he joined. And we are still after that solid midfielder like that Pogba that we could have had if we didn't actually let go, which was so frustrating. But he would be that solid midfielder that we have needed for a long time, and it would be a really good signing in my opinion. And I mean, it's not completely out of the question. People are saying that why would Matic ever go to United, but why would Van Persie go to United? You know, these players from like rival clubs that you can never see actually happening, they can happen. So I wouldn't write the Matic to United deal off just yet. However, it's very unlikely that it will actually happen, but hopefully it does, because it will be a pretty good signing. So that is it for this video, guys. If you do want me to do another episode of this, then I'm sure there'll be lots of transfer rumours going on before the start of the season in August. So if you want me to do another one of these, then I'll be sure to do that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have, then be sure to like the like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later.